Could this be the best LEGO Star Wars Jedi Starfighter set of all time? Let's talk about that. Hello everybody, the Brickologist here with another throwback LEGO Star Wars The Clone Wars set review. Today we're going back to the winter of 2009 to look at set number 7751, Ahsoka Starfighter and Vulture Droid. This set contains 291 pieces and it used to retail for about $40 here in the United States, where it was a Walmart exclusive. In 2023 money, that's close to about $60, so not a favorable price adjusted for inflation. Unfortunately, I no longer have the box, but here is a quick look at what that box would have looked like. I do, however, have the instructions that contain 76 pages of building and some fantastic ads at the back. Look at this Clone Wars poster, that is absolutely fabulous. Speaking of the Clone Wars, this wave in the winter of 2009 was absolutely fantastic, highlighted by that original Clone Wars battle pack. And you also had the 30th anniversary Darth Vader's TIE Advance, which is very cool as well. So some great nostalgia in this manual. Some normal LEGO Star Wars expectations are subverted here, with 2 builds as opposed to 1. Of course, you also get a plethora of minifigures that we'll look at here first. The first minifigure included here, of course, is Ahsoka herself. I like to refer to this version of Ahsoka as Tube Top Tano because of that iconic Padawan outfit she wore in the earlier seasons of Star Wars The Clone Wars. This variant of Ahsoka has come in a number of LEGO Star Wars sets, making her one of the easier ones to acquire, but she is a pretty good figure for the time despite the strange Clone Wars art style of LEGO minifigures. And this also was the first year LEGO started using the new kind of drum lacquered silver lightsabers, which is an interesting fun fact. Not much detail from the back, but overall a decent looking minifigure. The lone exclusive minifigure included with this set here is R7A7, who is worth a lot more than I ever could have imagined for an astromech droid. This figure is going for about $60, which is 1.5 times the original retail value of the entire set back in the day. And I gotta say, he is a really cool looking astromech droid. I love how his color scheme perfectly matches the Jedi Starfighter. All the printing here is fantastic, even some good detail from the back as well. It is a cool astromech droid, but the value of this figure is pretty wild. Finally, 2 Buzz droids are included with this set, and I think the design looks pretty good. This actually is the exact same build we saw with the Droid Tri-Fighter in the Revenge of the Sith wave back in 2005. They have cool astromech droid head prints for their little details there. I think that looks nice, but they are comically large and just not super unique to this set. What is unique though is this Vulture Droid. LEGO has of course made a number of these in the past, but in this primarily dark blue color scheme, this Vulture Droid is completely exclusive to this set, and I think it looks pretty fantastic. We'll start by looking at the droid here in its flight mode, which I think works out pretty well. Ironically, they use the battle droid arms to control the wings here and give it some articulation to fold them in and out, but it actually ends up looking pretty solid and is good for play value. Another aspect for playability here are of course flick-fire missiles, a staple of LEGO Star Wars at this time. Now unfortunately, those are inaccessible with the wings like this. You have to put them into their attack position to actually get them to work, and then it's just the basic, you actually physically have to flick the missile. Don't like that feature at all, and honestly, I think the flick missiles on this Vulture Droid are intrusive to the build and should have been left off entirely. The rest of the body for the droid here is pretty nice, and I actually think the stickers on the head look very good, especially for the year in 2009. These stickers hold up really well today. Now to transform the Vulture Droid here into its landed position, it's pretty simple. You just have a couple of hinges here that go down like so, and all of a sudden now he is standing up. Additionally, the head can be lifted up and rotated, which is very cool and gives it lots of personality. It's a very simple transformation, but incredibly effective well done with this design, Lego. That is brilliant. The main build of the set here is Ahsoka's Delta 7B Jedi Starfighter that Lego oddly just calls Ahsoka's Starfighter. They completely omit the word Jedi from the title, which I found very bizarre. This vehicle has very few appearances in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and the Lego set here is based on Season 1, Episode 19, Storm over Ryloth. And I think Lego did a pretty good job replicating this ship. This is highlighted by some absolutely fantastic printed parts towards the nose of this vehicle. The design here just looks brilliant, and I think the white printing looks solid. However, a problem that has plagued Lego for years, white printing on a red background doesn't look perfect. As we move towards the center of the ship, there is an easy spot to put R7A7 in the middle of the vehicle. However, as you can see, there are only tiles underneath him. So if you start swooshing this vehicle around and decide to do a barrel roll, he's gonna fall out, which is a really strange missed opportunity from Lego. It's a very simple fix. Put a couple of jumper pieces down there and he's gonna be locked into place. So I'm not really sure what happened with the design process there. The wings have some excellent attention to detail, and I really like the pattern they were able to build out of bricks here. On the other side, you also have the Republic logo present, which is cool, but the connection isn't super tight, and I've found a couple times when I've picked up this vehicle, that piece tends to fall off relatively easy. That brings us towards the cockpit of the ship with some really good sticker details, and of course that classic Lego Jedi Starfighter piece introduced in 2002. You can easily remove that to reveal the interior that has a printed control panel and plenty of room for your Ahsoka Tano minifigure. However, there's no room for her lightsaber, and they didn't provide a clip for it either on the underside of this vehicle, which is a huge missed opportunity in my opinion. From the back, the details look pretty nice, the shaping is well done, and I think the engines look spectacular, but you're probably wondering what that strange black part is doing there sticking out the bottom. Well, I'll tell you. Basically, if you push in on that piece, it activates a dual flick fire missile, which works out pretty well and is a nice mechanism for this feature. That is much better than the one we got on the Vulture Droid. And finally, this vehicle does have 3 sets of retractable landing gear, which are always nice to see. So, is this the best LEGO Star Wars Jedi Starfighter set ever made? Probably not, but I do think this set is ultimately a winner despite some relatively large flaws. The little issues I pointed out with the Jedi Starfighter especially are not nitpicks, they are big things that I think LEGO could have easily corrected. But beyond that, it's a good, sleek looking build, and I love the 2-pack nature of this set. It's something I refer to as conflict in a box. A lot of LEGO Star Wars sets, you just get one vehicle, and there's not really a whole lot to do playability wise. With this set, if this is the only LEGO Star Wars set you ever got, you already have your own little space battle scene replicated here, which I think is infinitely fun. So this is a flawed yet fun set. However, the value of this product completely ruins a lot of this set. This was $40 in 2009. 1 year earlier, we got Anakin's Jedi Starfighter for only 20 bucks, which basically means LEGO was telling us a Vulture Droid and 2 Buzz Droid minifigures were also worth $20, which is utterly ridiculous. The inflation adjusted price of this set around $58 makes things look way worse, and then there's the aftermarket prices. Look, this set had a run of less than 1 year on LEGO Shop at Home, and it was an exclusive at Walmart. I understand why it might be a little bit harder to find and might be more expensive than your typical LEGO Star Wars set. With that being said, the prices you'll have to pay for this on eBay or Bricklink are just exuberant. new, sealed. Get ready to fork out about 250 bones for this set, more than 6 times its original retail value. And if you want this set used, which is a risk because the old Lego dark red color is notorious for being very brittle and the parts might break really easily, it's still around $140. So despite the fact that I actually do enjoy this set, I cannot recommend anybody purchase it for these utterly ridiculous prices on third-party markets. Taking all those factors into consideration, this set still gets a solid rating of 7 out of 10 from me. Those are just my thoughts though. Let me hear yours in the comment section down below. Also, while you're at it, please like this video, share the video with your friends, hit that bell for notifications, and of course subscribe to my channel. This has been the Brickologist. Have a great rest of your day. Peace out. God bless. Bye-bye.